At the Opera House in Monte Carlo, Fernando Bojones dances the Princess Solo from the third act of Swan Lake, choreography by Marius Petipa for the Imperial Russian Ballet in 1895.
I love sports. I find that sports, it's one of the most exciting means of projecting energy across to a mass audience. And in a way, ballet has been compared a great deal lately with the sports. So whenever I see a dancer running on the stage or leaping, or I see a film of myself doing a jump or running across, in a way I see the movements of the human body compared to a horse, for example, or an animal, a cheetah in the air jumping. It's a very, very beautiful effect to see a dancer in slow motion in the air. It's almost like an animal. It's almost like a great athlete. We also are trying to break a record of our own. We are also trying to constantly jump higher, beat our legs more, turn more, quicker, sharper. But we must show all these qualities with a certain subdued artistry behind.
In complete contrast to the classical purity of Bojones is a very individual work of Jean Guizerix, a star at the Paris Opera Ballet. He has developed a system of training for his own work, which has added an element of the American modern dance technique of Merce Cunningham to classical training. This is how he trains every day. He requires neither teacher, large space, nor piano. What is required is total concentration. After more than an hour of this, he is ready to dance. This is his own choreography to Ravel's piano piece, Morceau Triste. He uses a choreography to express the frustration and helplessness of a prisoner longing for freedom. In the West today, we don't see enough of the great Russian male dancers. This is my friend Vladimir Vasilyev. He is the most famous Soviet male dancer today. He is typical of the new breed of very athletic male dancers who have emerged to play the leading roles in Russian choreography since the 1917 revolution. Vasilyev is superb in all his roles. The heroes of the new Soviet repertoire, the noblemen of the 19th century classics, and the roles he has choreographed for himself, such as his ambitious, tormented Macbeth, inspired by Shakespeare's tragedy.
Vous êtes sur les éléments de praticables, là.
In Western Europe, one man more than any other has stressed the importance of the male dancer, the choreographer Maurice Béchard. In Brussels, he has created a company called the Ballet of the 20th Century, with dancers drawn from all over the world.
In a dance, the most important is the man. If you see popular Russian dances, if you see the Oriental dancing, the Indian and Japanese dancing, if you see the African tribe dance, if you see the Indian of America dance, the man is dancing with more power, with more, it's more important than the woman, because dance was a part of activity like war, or like something very strong. That's why I say that dance, the origin of dancing, is in the body of the man. Then he went in the culture to the women, you know. And then in the ballet period, the woman was more important. I mean, when you see Swan Lake, for example, you have one or two boys and you have millions of girls.